Kone. Obviously, Kone, I have to acknowledge that, he fractured like his eye socket or whatever. It seems like he just came back to under 21s training just a couple days ago. So I guess I get that. But even before then, last season, we were playing games where in the Prem where it didn't matter. There was nothing at stake. And he never got a chance. At least, he was sitting on the bench, but he never got a chance. Whenever you see him, though, you see there's such a level of quality where he's spry, kind of like a Conte, but then he's like a Lavia type player. So much quality. And we know that once he's given a chance, he's going to be able to he's going to thrive. And I think, for the future, I think Menu and Kone might be what works for those two there. But, there seems to be reluctance to give him minutes to really play him. Even in that game in Malaysia, I believe his minutes were somewhat limited. Even in the preseason. In preseason, I don't think we saw him once. So there's a little bit of reluctance that I don't like. Another example, Lacey. When is he going to be given a chance? I know he's just now having a run of a lot of games where he's been healthy. It's coming at a perfect time for him. We saw, he's obviously in the youth setup. I think he's with the under 21s, and we saw that he got to train with, the England first team. And so we can see that, I guess you can understand that he's been injured, and he needs to consistently do it and be healthy before he's going to be given that chance. But even there, you could argue we should have seen maybe a little bit more of Lacey. When AFCON comes around, maybe that's the time where we're going to start seeing more of Lacey, because obviously Ahmad, Mazraoui, and Mbumo are going to be gone. That right side's really going to be vacated. But we'll have to see. Is he going to be given a chance? Jim Thwaite. He is someone who I'm really, really high on. One of the best midfield prospects in the whole academy. Him and Kone, I think, are the two standout. Like, the passes this guy makes. He'll receive the ball back to net, turn always perfectly, always checking the shoulder, always knows where to turn with one touch, and then next touch, boom, like Paul Scholes. Amazing accuracy, pinpoint accuracy, long balls, switches, crosses. He's got everything. He's going to be such a good player. Set pieces. Perfect with set pieces. He's just so much quality. He's a little bit small, but he's shown the passion. I remember he tracked all the way back and put in this great tackle in that game where we went to Malaysia that I keep referencing. But he showed a lot of promise there, and I think he's one of the highest rated academy prospects.